Hello guys and welcome to ICO Investor. In today's video we're going to talk about Nodegrid Finance, where you can come and earn passive income in cryptocurrency through different nodes. Obviously nothing I say in this video is financial advice, so always go away and do your own research before investing any of your own money. Without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Okay guys, so jumping over to the Nodegrid website, which is linked down in the description below if you want to come and check it out afterwards. You can see that the Nodegrid website is kind of like an old school style kind of digital 2D imagery, but actually it's more about what it really represents that makes it super cool. And although this might seem a bit basic guys, it's actually really smart and it's really easy to find your way around and navigate. So I actually quite like this style, and actually it would be quite useful if some other websites, which were more functional websites, actually looked like this, because it's much easier to navigate. As you can see guys, everything on Nodegrid is about nodes, and nodes, basically you can buy these nodes and you can earn a passive income from them. We're going to look at some of the stuff about that in a moment. In order to buy tokens, you can go across to PancakeSwap by clicking on buy and connecting it all through MetaMask. Once you've done that guys, you can then get a hold of nodes and you can use them to build yourself some passive income. We're going to talk about the potential in terms of returns that you can make, which is pretty impressive guys if you stick around for longer in this video. You can see that you can have up to 130 nodes. At the moment I don't have any total nodes at the moment. There's 7,076, but there's plans to build many more. And you can see you have different tiers of nodes, obviously costing different amounts of money. There's basic and light and pro nodes available, all offering different amounts of passive income. And you can also upgrade your nodes if you are so interested. You can see guys, you need Ngrid tokens in order to create nodes, and you'll also be paid in Ngrid tokens. And there's some sort of fees and stuff associated with that, which we'll talk about later on in the video. You can see guys, jumping down below, we've got the whole team here. And they're all identifying themselves in pictures. By clicking on the individuals, you can come across to the white paper side of things, where you can see more information about them. Most of them have backgrounds in finance, as well as Forex and crypto, but also a passion for kind of reinventing how the banking system works. Many banks, etc., take lots of money from people like yourselves when you're paying money into the bank, and they pay you very small amounts to reward you for doing that in the form of interest. They then use that money to make their own investments and pay themselves large bonuses. But the whole point of Nodegrid is to allow you to invest money and to share the rewards and bonuses with you, rather than keeping it to themselves and paying you a really small amount. So kind of like a nice idea, something that obviously makes DeFi very attractive for investors. Perhaps the banking system is going to start to lose out on as crypto becomes more and more mainstream. Going down below guys, you can see each of the team members has a kind of a different experience depending on their backgrounds, etc., and an interest and a passion for making this mainly as a sustainable project for the future. Jumping into the white paper guys, which you can find through the website, which is linked down below in the description if you want to come and check it out afterwards. Our vision and values. Our vision at Nodegrid is to offer sustainable, community-oriented and adaptable node protocol on the Binance Smart Chain, which will be the first of its kind guys, and will allow them to perhaps piggyback opposition because of the benefits of building on such a smart chain rather than using other protocols. They're all about sustainability, community orientation and adaptability. It's the sustainability that many other crypto projects can't manage to achieve. When you get the bull cycle, etc., and you get loads of money flowing into crypto, a lot of these companies come out of nowhere, but they also disappear into nowhere as well. Nodegrid is trying to be something that is sustainable for the future, and the way they're going to do that is by offering great rewards for the investors, which you'll find out more about in just a moment. They've also got a really cool strategic plan and roadmap, offering lots of future development, which is going to be something we're going to take a look at just after this. I've already talked about the community-oriented part, but also the adaptability, guys. Obviously, crypto changing dramatically at the moment. We've got the development of Web3, development of Metaverse, loads of other stuff. So being able to adapt and overcome these problems is what allows you to stick around and be sustainable for a longer period of time. Now, it's good to see that they've got a really detailed strategic plan in place where they're offering DeFi as a service, and they're all about growing this particular market segment, which hasn't really been done before in such a way. So they're kind of like offering a first of its kind that you might not have seen anywhere else. In terms of the pre-launch, guys, it was all about choosing the right chain to build the platform on, which I've already talked about, and this will allow them to build a solid foundation for the community members. Remember, it's all about community spirit, rewarding each of their members and hoping that they will stay around for the longer term benefits of the platform and obviously themselves. Now, obviously for the post-launch, we've already talked about how important sustainability is for them. So they have loads of ideas in order to continue to reward people who are investing in the platform, as well as that other things coming up like NFT platforms and lots of other features like gamification of token holding or gamification of holding nodes, and that makes something very interesting because it's going to keep things interesting and fun for the members who are holding nodes. Looking down at the tokenomics, guys, you can only see there's 1 million Nodegrid tokens, which is not that many. Private sale of which will be 100,000. Whitelist, there'll be 150,000 available on whitelist. As well as that, there's going to be private sales, etc. And after that, token distribution, 80% will be paid in rewards, 15% treasury, and then 5% in operations. Now, the crucial part for this whole video really is the node science, guys, because ultimately this is about earning a passive income, and this is where we can see the potential ROIs that we can earn here. Now, obviously, we've already talked about the different levels. Here, the cost of each of these. So this is going to cost you 10 Nodegrid tokens on the basic, the light 50, and the pro will cost you 100. In terms of return on investment, 1.3% return on investment for the basic model, or up to 2% for pro. Now, 1.3% might not seem like a lot of money, but what I want to point out, guys, is this is paid daily, okay? So 1.3% every single day will be paid to me, and that will compound. So I don't know the exact maths on it, guys, but instead of being like in 10 days where you might say I'll be paid 13%, actually I won't have been paid 13%, I'll be paid more than that, because obviously the interest I've already been paid will compound, and that will gain interest on itself and will continue to feed back into the system and continue to build more and more income until potentially it grows into something really massive, which is very exciting and getting me very excited about this project. Now, one thing that is worth paying attention to in token fees, though it's free for compounding, free for claiming, etc., there will be a 30% fee for selling Nodegrid rewards. So obviously, if you're getting fantastic rewards, this is cool, but 30% is pretty high, so be aware that that should be factored in if you're looking at your return on investment. Also, the Nodegrid tokens you're getting paid in can fluctuate in value, so worth paying attention to as well. If you already own Nodegrid tokens, you want to change them to something else, it's going to cost you 1%, and as well as that, there's going to be other little fees, etc., which you can find out more about in the token trading section of the white paper. Now, you're probably quite excited about the token now, and you want to know how exactly to buy. We did brush over how to buy earlier. All you do, guys, click on the buy. It's going to bring you over to PancakeSwap. Remember, you need a MetaMask wallet, which you can find as a Google extension, and then you need to put BNB into your MetaMask. This might sound like loads and loads of information, but just go on YouTube and find out how to set up a MetaMask wallet on your computer. It's really, really straightforward. You shouldn't be too stressed about it. And then you can find out how to buy BNB, put it in there. I found with crypto, guys, as long as you can ask the question, how do I do whatever, you can find the answer very simply. But I want to keep this video short because it's mainly about Nodegrid rather than focusing on all the details of how exactly you do it. So once you've done that, guys, you can come across, click on I understand, import, and then it will import the token that you need. You can see Nodegrid here. I put in BNB that I want. One is going to buy me 48 Nodegrid tokens. Remember, I can buy various amounts of nodes using different Nodegrid tokens, and they're going to earn me 1.3% at a time. Very, very cool, guys, so definitely worth paying attention to. If you want to know more about Nodegrid and when things are going to happen, then come across to Twitter. There's a link for this down below as well. You can see they're giving away rewards in BNB. All you got to do is retweet, follow, tag some of your friends, etc., and then you can get more information. And not only that, you've got a potential to win some rewards, which maybe you can then just go and buy some nodes with and earn some passive income on your nodes. Also, guys, there's a bit of a giveaway today where you can win a node, and that will allow you to start your passive income journey for free. All you want to do is go down below, hit the like button, comment down below that you want to enter the competition, and as well as that, smash the subscribe button so that you're not missing out on any future crypto content. So, guys, just to summarize, Nodegrid Finance is a great way for you to be able to earn passive income on a model that's going to be sustainable with lots and lots of features coming up in the future. You can earn a return on investment daily, which in terms of building compound interest, one of the key things to remember in crypto as being really, really important, is probably one of the best I have seen. Remember to hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you want to be in with a chance of winning one of those nodes and build your passive income. As well as that, obviously subscribe to be kept up to date with all of the latest happening in crypto, metaverse, and NFTs. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye-bye.